mathematics class. This class is for class 7 and chapter that we are discussing is percentage and its applications. In the previous class we have discussed about profit and loss, but in this class that we are going to talk about exercise 9D, and we will be learning about the application of these two formula. Means either selling price or cost price will be given, profit percent will be missing, or loss percent will be missing, or profit. Out of these three quantities, two will be given. You have to find the third quantity. What is the formula? Selling price is equal to 100 plus profit percent upon 100 into CP. If profit percent is given and if loss percent is given, then selling price is equal to 100 minus loss percent upon 100 into cost price multiplied by cost price. So we move on to the exercise 9D and we'll start with question number 2. What is question number 2? For what price should I sell? Sell means we have to find out the selling price. For what price should I sell an article which cost me rupees 8? Cost price is given to you as rupees 8. In order to get a profit of 15% and profit percent is given as 15%, you have to find the selling price. So very simple, you can see first formula, selling price we have to find, profit percent is given, cost price is given. So simply just write down the formula. Selling price is equal to 100 plus profit percent upon 100 multiplied by cost price. Then we substitute the values. So 100, profit is 15%, just 15 upon 100 multiplied by cost price is rupees 8. This will become 115 upon 100 multiplied by 8. 5 2s are 10, 5 2s are 10, 5 3s are 15. Now 23, 8. Now 4 2s are 8, 4 5s are 20. It becomes 46 upon 5. So 5 9s are 45 and 1 upon 2. 1 upon 5. This selling price should be 9 whole 1 upon 5 rupees, or 1 upon 5 rupees means 20 paise. So 9 rupees 20 paise. This should be the selling price. This is the final value. Calculations I am not very much concerned. The thing is you need to remember the concept, the formula what we are going to use. Now we move on to question number 4. Let's see what is there in question number 4. By selling a book of dice or so. Question number 4 is by selling a book for rupees 250, means selling price is given as rupees 250. By selling a price for book for rupees 250, Sonu gains 25%. Gain is given 25%. Find the cost price. Cost price, let us assume that cost price is X. Again the same formula because he is gaining. So in gain we use 100 plus profit percent. So selling price, we know the formula is selling price is equal to 100 plus profit percent upon 100 into CP. Now profit is, selling price is 250 is equal to 100 plus 25%, that is 25 upon 100 into cost price we assumed as X. So this is 125 upon 100 into X is equal to 250. Now 25 5s are 125, 25 4s are 100. So 250 is equal to 5x upon 4 implies that x is equal to 250 into 4 upon 5 by cross multiplication. 5 5s are 25, 50 into 4, that is rupees 200. So cost price of the book is rupees 200. Now we move on to the next question. Now question number 6, they say bookseller buys paper at rupees 50 per ream, means cost price of a ream, that is rupees 50 per ream. Then they say at what price per quire should he sell as to gain 20%? Gain is 20% given, but you have to find selling price per quire. Now what is the relation between a ream and a quire? We know that one ream of paper is equal to 20 quires. It means we have to find the selling price per quire. So first we will find the selling price of the ream and then we can divide it by 20 because one ream is equal to 20 quires. Let's see. So first we'll find out the selling price of one ream. That will be again according to the formula, since it is a given profit percent. So we'll be using the first formula, that is 100 plus profit percent, that is 20 upon 100 and into cost price is 50. So this becomes 120 upon 100 into 50. 50 2s are 100, 260s is equal to 260s is 120. So selling price of one ream is rupees 60. It means selling price of 20 quires. Since we know that one ream is equal to 20 quire, we have got selling price of one ream as rupees 60. So selling price of 20 quires is rupees 60. Therefore, selling price of one quire will be 60 upon 20, that is rupees 3. That is the final value. 0 0 cancel, 2 3 is a 6. So 3 is the selling price of one quire, means he must sell it at rupees 3 per quire to gain 20%. Now I have taken question number 7. This is a good question according to your level. What do they say? They say if selling goods for rupees 3432, means selling price of some goods is given 3432, 3432, 10% of their cost is gained. Gain is given in the form of cost price, that is 10% of cost. Cost means cost price. So first of all we will assume that let cost price of goods be rupees X. So it means 10% of X, that is 10 upon 100 into X, that is X upon 10. Means this is the gain. Gain is X upon 10 in rupees. Now what do they say? They say at what price should they have been sold so as to gain 20%. We have to find the selling price if gain would have been 20% of cost price. They say, I'll read the question again. At what price should they have been sold as to gain 20%? Gain is 20% of cost price, or you can assume, because always profit and loss are calculated on cost price. So simply we can say find the selling price if gain is 20%. Of CP it is understood because profit and loss is always calculated on CP. So we assumed the cost price as X and the gain is X upon 10. Now we know that profit is equal to selling price minus cost price. The very first formula. Profit is how much? X upon 10. They say gain is 10% of CP and we calculated, we got X upon 10. X upon 10 is profit. We are substituting the value. Selling price is 3,432 minus. We assume that cost price is X. This X comes to the side. So X upon 10 plus X is equal to 3432. When you take the LCM, 10 plus 1, you will get 11X upon 10 is equal to 3432, implies that X is equal to 3432 upon 11 into 10. Now 11 3s are 33, 13 is left, 11 1s are 11, 22. So it means The cost price is 3,120 rupees. It is 3,120 rupees. You have to calculate the sell. Now we have got the cost price, that was X. X is 3120. We have got the cost price. Now we have to calculate selling price. Gain is given 20%. So simply we have to calculate what? Selling price. And we know selling price is 100 plus profit percent upon 100 into CP. CP we know it is given 2120 and gain is 20%. So 100 plus 20 upon 100 multiplied by 3120, that is 120 upon 100 into 3120, 0 0 0 0 cancelled, 12 2s are 24, 2 20 12 13 14 1 36 37. Means it should be, the article should be sold at rupees 3,744 in order to gain a profit of 20% on cost price. Either you say cost price, either you don't say cost price, both of them are same, because profit and loss are always calculated on cost price. Now we move on to the next question. Now question number 8 I am taking. They say Kumar purchased a computer for rupees 80,000, means cost price of computer is rupees 18,000 for Kumar. Then they say, and he purchased a mobile phone. He purchased a mobile phone. It means cost price of mobile phone for Kumar is rupees 10,500. Kumar is purchasing a laptop or a computer for rupees 18,000 and a mobile for rupees 10,500. Then they say he lost 5% on computer. Computer, he is suffering a loss of 5%, and on mobile he is selling the mobile and he is gaining 17% on mobile. You have to find out, the question says find his total gain or total loss. We have to find total gain or loss percent. It means we need to have the value of total cost price and total selling price. So total cost price you can easily calculate. Total cost price will be, means cost price of computer as well as cost price of phone. So we will add them all. So it will become rupees 28,500. 500, 8 and 28. So 28,500. But how to calculate the selling price? So first we will calculate the selling price of computer with this formula and selling price of mobile phone with the same formula. Let's say selling price of computer. We know cost price is given, loss is given 15%. It means we use the second formula. We know that selling price is equal to 100 minus loss percent, that is 5 upon 100 into its CP. CP is 18,000. So 100 minus 5 is 95 upon 100 into 18,000 equal to rupees 17100. So this is the selling price of computer. Now we will calculate selling price of phone. Now selling price of phone, profit is 17%. So formula we will be using the first formula, that is 100 plus 17 upon 100 into CP. CP is 10,500. This becomes 117 into 10500 upon 100, 00 cancelled, and 117 into 105 is, that becomes rupees 12,285. This is the selling price of phone and 17,100 is the selling price of computer. So we will find the total selling price. Now total selling price will be selling price of computer plus selling price of phone. So that is selling price of computer is 17,100 plus selling price of computer is 12,285. So that will be 7 into 9, 29,385 rupees is the total selling price. Now we have to find gain or loss percent. So we can see that total selling price is 29,385 and total cost price is 28,500. So this is greater. It means that since selling price is greater than cost price, it means that is profit. He is booking a profit. So profit will be what? Selling price minus cost price. Selling price is 29,385 and cost price is 28,500. So 29,385 minus 28,500 will give you rupees 885. This is the profit. We have to find the profit percent. We know profit percent can be calculated as profit upon CP into 100. Profit is how much? 885. CP is 28,500 on the total transaction into 100. 0 0 cancelled. 5 ones are 5, 38, 5 sevens are 35 and 35, 5 sevens are 35. 5 5s are 25 and 35 is left, 5 sevens are 35. So it means 177 divided by 57. It gives you, let's solve. 57 is dividing 177. So 3 sevens are 21, 2, 5 3s are 15 and 2 17. So how much is left? 7 minus 1 is 6. 3 whole, it becomes profit percent is 3 whole 6 upon 57%. Now we know that 6 is divisible by 3 as well as 57 is also divisible by 3. So 6 upon 57 can be written as 3 2s are 6 and 3 1s are 3, 3 9s are 27. Or to reduce it, this can be written as 3 whole 2 upon 19%. That is the final value. This question was very good, so that is why I explained the whole question. And now we move on to the next question. Now next question is question number 9. They say by selling 144 notebooks, Kailash lost selling price of 6 notebooks. Means by selling 144 notebooks, he is losing. Kailash lost. How much is he losing? Kailash lost selling price of 6 notebooks. Kailash lost selling price of 6 notebooks. This is the statement given. We have to find his loss percent. What we have to calculate? Loss percent we have to calculate. So it means we know that loss is equal to cost price minus selling price, and number of notebooks is 144. So it means loss on 144 notebooks, or when he is selling 144 notebooks, he is losing selling price of 6 notebooks. Means loss is given in the terms of selling price. So in place of loss we can write selling price of 6 notebooks is equal to cost price of 144 notebooks minus selling price of 144 notebooks. All this transaction is being calculated on 144 notebooks, and on 144 notebooks he is losing equal to selling price of 6 notebooks, means lost is selling price of 6 notebooks. So in place of loss I have written selling price of 6 notebooks, and transaction was done in number of books were 144. It means cost price of 144 notebooks is greater than selling price of 144 notebooks by 6. So simply loss is 6 is equal to 6 notebooks, cost price is on 144 and selling price is 144. Now this can be calculated cost price, because we always calculate profit and loss on cost price. So we will calculate cost price of 144 notebooks. This will come to this side. It means selling price of 6 notebooks plus selling price of 144 notebooks is equal to cost price of 144 notebooks. Now the question, 6 notebooks and 144 notebooks means selling price of 150 notebooks. This has been given equal to selling price, cost price of 144 notebooks. We got a relation between selling price and cost price. Now we will assume, let cost price of one notebook be rupees X, and we have to calculate on 150. So cost price of 150 notebooks will be 150 times X, and at the same time selling price of 150 notebooks will be 144x. Why? Because they say selling price of 150 notebooks is equal to cost price of 144 notebooks. Cost price of one notebook is X, so cost price of 144 notebooks will be 144x, that is over here. Now you can see that selling price is less, cost price is more. It means there is a loss. So loss will be, loss percent we have to calculate, loss upon CP into 100. Now loss is how much? Equal to, on this total transaction, what is the loss? 150 minus 144, that is 6x. Loss will be CP of 150 notebooks minus SP of 150 notebooks, and that is CP of 150 notebooks is 150x minus 144x. That becomes, that loss percent is loss, that is 6x upon CP. CP is 150x. 150x into 100 and then percent, a percent sign, loss percent is this. X and X cancel, 0 and 0 cancel, 5 2s are 10, 5 3s are 15, 3 2s are 6, 2 into 2, that is 4% is the loss percent. This is the answer to the first part. Now we will discuss about the second part. There are two parts in the question. So first we have got loss, we calculated 4%. Let's see what is the second part. Now in the second part they say, had he purchased them for rupees 7,200, means cost price of 144 notebooks. If this would have been rupees 7,200, you have to find the, what would have been the selling price of one notebook. It means you have to find the selling price of one notebook when loss is already given as 4%. So cost of 144 notebooks is 7,200. So cost price of one notebook will be rupees 7,200 divided by 144. So 7,200 times is 7,200 and 2 times is 144. 2 5s are 50. So cost price of one notebook is rupees 50. We have to find the selling price of one notebook when loss is 4%. So we know that selling price is equal to 100 minus loss percent upon 100 into CP. It is 100 minus loss is 4% upon 100 into CP is rupees 50. 100 minus 4 is 96 upon 100 into 50. 52 is 100 and 248 is 96. It means selling price of one notebook is rupees 48 if he is suffering a loss of 4%. Now we move on to the next one. Question number 10 is Ria sells an article which cost rupees 400, means cost price to Ria is given, that is rupees 400, and she sells it to Seema at a profit of 20%. Sells to Seema at profit is given as 20% profit. So we will find, first of all, we will find the selling price of Ria. We know that profit is given 20%, cost price is given. So selling price will be 100 plus profit percent upon 100 to her cost price, and cost price to her was 400. That becomes 120 into 400 upon 100, that is 12 4 48, that is rupees 480. This is the selling price of Ria, and this will be considered as cost price for Seema. Then further they say that Seema sells it to Neha. Now cost price to Seema we have got is rupees 480, and she sells it to Neha. She is selling it to Neha at a profit of 10%. She is making a profit of 10%. So we will find the selling price of Seema. Again the same formula we will be using, that is 100 plus 10% profit upon 100 into her CP, and her CP is rupees 480. That will become 110 upon 100 into 480, 0, 0, 0, 0. 11 8 is 88, 44, 528 rupees. When you solve, 11 8 is 88, 4 carry 11 for 44, 44 and 8. 44 and 8 is 52, 528. So Seema sells it to Neha, means this will become cost price for Neha. Now what do they say? They ask, what does Neha pay to Seema? So Neha pays how much rupees? 528 rupees to. So we can say that therefore Neha pays rupees 528 to Seema. That is the final value. So we have discussed almost all types of questions. Now only question number 11 is left for you to solve. This you will solve it on your own, and the questions which were first, third and fifth, these you will solve in your practice notebook. Rest all these you will solve in your fair notebook. And in the next class we will be moving on to the next exercise, that will be discount. So by the time, keep on watching, stay tuned and stay blessed. Thank you. Have a nice day.